Do you want to know about the top 5 wildest creatures on Earth that completely baffle scientists? Seriously, these guys live in places that make a haunted house look like a spa. According to the biology textbooks, these beings should be 100% impossible. Scientists call them extremophiles, but you can just think of them as nature's ultimate stuntmen and extreme sports champions who absolutely love living in the craziest places imaginable. Get ready, because these top 5 creatures are about to turn your brain into mush in a fun way. Let's go! In 5th place, we have the barrel-eye fish. Forget about wearing glasses. This fish developed a forehead that is completely transparent, like a crystal-clear submarine cockpit. And why? Because it lives so deep in the absolute pitch-black ocean, where the water pressure is high enough to crush a soccer ball like a grape. Look closely at its face. Everyone always thinks those 2 tiny holes right above its mouth are its eyes, but they are just its nostrils used for smelling. Its real eyes are those 2 massive glowing neon green balls floating inside its clear forehead. Yeah. It literally looks directly up through its own brain to find dinner. Evolution is so weird, and this fish is the undisputed king of looking on the bright side. Literally. Coming in at number 4 are the Riftia tube worms. These guys don't have cozy beds. They cluster around underwater volcanoes called hydrothermal vents, 3,000 meters deep on the ocean floor. Here, they sunbathe in boiling toxic acid at 400 degrees Celsius, surrounded by freezing water and complete darkness. And the weirdest part? Biologically, they are a total disaster. They have no mouth, no eyes, and absolutely no stomach. So, how do they eat? With a giant, fluffy red top that catches poisonous hydrogen sulfide gas, a gas that smells like super rotten eggs and is deadly to humans. Inside their bodies, they host billions of friendly bacteria that turn this toxic poison into yummy energy. They prove that life doesn't even need the sun to survive. A poisonous volcano is just an all-you-can-eat buffet. At number 3, meet the immortal jellyfish. This tiny, fingernail-sized creature is the ultimate time traveler. You know how everyone gets older? Well, this jelly says, nah, I'm good. When it gets old, starved, or stressed, it doesn't die. It triggers a magical trick called cellular transdifferentiation, but you can just call it the ultimate reset button. It melts its own body into a gooey blob, drops to the seafloor, and turns back into a baby polyp. It's the exact equivalent of a 90-year-old human turning back into a toddler in a crib to live life all over again. And it can repeat this infinite loop forever, making it biologically immortal. So, can we borrow that reset button for our homework, please? In 2nd place, we have Deinococcus radiodurans, famously nicknamed Conan the Bacteria. While you might get a boo-boo from falling off your bike, this superbug thinks that nuclear radiation, freezing ice, and total dehydration are just minor inconveniences. A radiation dose of just 5 grays is deadly to humans, and a cockroach can survive about 100. But Conan the Bacteria? It can take an astonishing 15,000 grays of radiation without even stopping to multiply. Its secret is a super-fast DNA repair system. If intense radiation shatters its DNA code into hundreds of broken pieces, its biological superglue team matches the broken fragments against the backup copies and perfectly rebuilds its entire genetic code in just a few hours. Conan says, "Keep your apocalypse, I'm good." And finally, holding the number 1 spot as the most indestructible creature on planet Earth. It's the tardigrade, also known as the adorable water bear. They are smaller than a grain of sand, but they have a unique superpower called cryptobiosis, which is like hitting a giant pause button on life. When things get too dangerous, they dry up into a tiny ball, stop breathing, and turn off their metabolism completely. They've been frozen to minus 272 degrees Celsius, baked at 150 degrees, and they didn't even flinch. But the ultimate jaw-dropper? NASA threw these tiny warriors into the naked, oxygen-free vacuum of outer space, exposing them to direct cosmic rays. When they brought them back, added a single drop of water, and the tardigrades uncurled, woke up, and walked away completely fine, looking for food. Who is a good cosmic super stuntman? You are, tiny buddy. These top 5 impossible creatures completely rewrite our science textbooks. If life can thrive in space, toxic volcanoes, and nuclear radiation right here on Earth, it means alien life could be hiding anywhere in the universe. Suddenly, the icy oceans of Jupiter's moons or the deserts of Mars don't seem so lifeless anymore. Because now we know for sure, life always finds a way. Which creature blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below. Let's debate. And if you want to discover more amazing science secrets with the family, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. See you on the next adventure.